Okay, hey everyone. I'm going to use this giant frog mold. It's a Julie Cuts mold. Let's see, I've got 60 grams in here. I'm going to add 3 drops of this pigment. That's resin epoxy pigment. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Those are actually giant drops. Get that mixed up. I wonder if I need more. He's pretty big. Scrape your stick. And every time you do scrape your stick, you're gonna reintroduce more black that you'll need to mix up. So, best thing to do is get a new stick. Okay, let's add this in there. Yeah, I could probably use more. I don't know. Maybe not. And I don't even know if this is gonna work in this giant frog mold. Let's see, I'm using Bond Craftor resin. Now I'm gonna mix some of this sky blue pigment, mica powder, sorry. I have pigment on the brain. Giant scoop. Boom. I'm gonna mix that up over here. Scrape your sides and smush it up against the side. Anything to break that powder up, you know, because you're putting a large clump of powder in there. I like when I give it a torch, and sometimes it'll bring the powder up, or it'll bust open the powder, so I think I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna put this in there. It's gonna be hard to get down in his head. Hopefully it'll flow down in there. Yeah, it is. Flow right in there. Whoops. Oh my goodness, Amy. That was goofy. Right on his leg. Okay, now in my other one, I'm gonna use this cyan blue. It's got 50 grams also. Another big scoop. And I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of interference blue in here. Just a couple little. Not enough to even matter. Okay. Get that in there too. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Trying to fling it up in there. And get it everywhere at the same time. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna torch that. Oh my goodness. Where's that torch when you need one? See, that might be too thick now. Still probably be beautiful, but probably not be what I'm wanting to do. Or it could just be a giant disaster. All right, I'll let that do something. And I'll come back and we'll put something on the back. I might do clear. I might do glitter and clear, so. But that will be later tonight or in the morning, so I'll probably think of something totally different by then. So I will see you then. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, now it's literally only been 2 hours and I don't have a fast cure resin. But, like I said, it was pretty thick. And it flash cured. So, I don't know if it did anything on the other side or not. So, I'm going to go ahead and fill this guy up. And, see what we can get, if anything. You know, it might just be a cool frog. I'm gonna put black. I need one more cup. In this cup, I'm just putting, I guess I don't need that much, do I? This cup, I'm just putting some glitter. I don't care if it sinks or not. That's the point. I kind of want it to. I'm using the rest of this beautiful blue I got off Temu. Boo, I'm out. But, wow, look at that. It's gorgeous. Even if I don't like anything else, I'm gonna like those. Okay, so I'll put that over there. I need to get something for my fingers. Let's get some black in here. I just squirted it in, boom. No measuring. Not very much resin in there. Let me add some more. I don't think I've used this giant frog. I think I've done 2 giant frogs. I did one with flowers, and then I did one with some those little things. I can think of what they're called. Gears. They're gears. Okay, before I go and use all that, I'm also gonna mix in some of this spring green, just because it's kind of pretty. I like it. Oh my gosh. Should I have used my stick? Yeah, I'll probably so. Mix that up. Okay, isn't that pretty? Beautiful. All right. I'm not really worried about the middle at this point. Okay, I'm gonna mix some more light blue in here. Oh my gosh. Oh. It fell over and didn't even tip out. That's crazy. Okay, mix that up. That's really pretty too. Okay, I think that's good. And I may not add any of the glitter. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to because I'm getting low. I'm gonna have to mix up more resin, I'm afraid. Oh my gosh. I'm making a disaster. Getting it everywhere. Don't you love how much quieter plastic cups are than those paper ones? Sometimes I'm scraping them paper ones and I'm like, oh my god, freaking loud and annoying. And then sometimes I'm so busy I don't even think about it until I edit a video or something. And then sometimes I'm talking when I'm scraping the cup, so I can't really, you know, it's something I want you to hear. Yes, I'm gonna have to mix up more, don't I? Not much though. I literally thought I had it. I could toss some stuff in there, I guess. If I wanted to. Should I? Let's do it. Let's toss in some cabochon molds. Or cabochon charms. Oh, nice. That will work for me. See, now I'm not going to have to go and... Oh, but it will mess up that design if there is going to be one. But there's something on the bottom, so it really doesn't matter. Well, awesome, guys. Watch them all float to the side and be right where you see them. Well, that will stink on it. See, that actually made me quite happy. And I didn't go into detail or stare at them because I didn't want to. They've been sitting there for at least a year. Who knows? I might have threw my favorite one in there. I don't think I did. I don't think I would have kept it in that pile. But I absolutely didn't feel like mixing up any more resin, you know what I mean? Plus I'm using my Bond Craftor and I love it for my blooms. I didn't want to use any more for this frog. Okay, I've got some more black I can use. Yes, I bumped the camera and it's facing more down now, and I can't fix it because my fingers are stickier than sticky. I've got resin everywhere. So I'll have to fix it in a minute after I get the rest of this in. I hope you guys understand why I did that. You know, resin's not free, and I try to conserve, you know, especially my favorite resin. I really like to use it for blooms, so why not use something sitting around that I have plenty of. Okay, guys, sweet. I'll torch that in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave that be. Maybe try to get that in there. Oops, oops, oops. I can see myself dipping my hand right in there. Bloop. Hope I don't. All right, guys, awesome. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, guys, see you tomorrow when I demold it. Or maybe later tonight. I'm sure it'll already be cured. See ya. All right, let's take a look at this frog. Every time I mess with this frog, I forget how to demold it. Shouldn't be such a... Oh, that's not bad. Come on. Come on. Don't be so difficult. All right, almost there. Okay. Okay, that's that. All right, guys, are we ready? This part looks cool. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, awesome. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. Sweet. I love it. I think it turned out great. Nice, guys. Well, Froggy Friday is a collaboration with Karen at the Dragon's Cave, Lisa at Grow in the Garage, Lula at Nerd Goblin Art, Tim at Base Resonator, and Gert at Gert Creates. Make sure you guys check out all the amazing frogs and artists that are in this playlist. There always seems to be more and more people that join, and it's just a fun thing to be a part of. So I hope you guys have a super amazing day. I'm gonna get a picture of this and get this posted, and thank you guys so very much for watching. See ya. I also wanted to show you a couple frogs that was gonna be on my Froggy Friday, but I didn't get some of the video recorded, and I didn't know if it was gonna turn out, and then I just added some stuff. So here's this little one. Aww, it still turned out so cute. Love that one. All right, Susie, you were right. It still looks good. I had shown some of my friends the back side before it was cured, and Susie and Tina still had confidence it was gonna look good, which they're very positive like that. And I generally am about everything else except for my own stuff. I'm not positive about my own stuff, but I am for everybody else. Okay, no. Neat. That one turned out cool too. Sweet. I love the butterflies in there. I think they turned out awesome. I love those, actually. Oh, they're awesome. Those are just those little butterfly jewelry charms. You know, I broke off the little round piece for a necklace. Sweet. I love that. Well, guys, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if you guys know or can tell what I've tried to do here. You know, there's the lace effect, and it did not do it. But this looks freaking awesome. You know, I can do it in a coaster. And I don't know who, I can't remember who originally did that. It might have been Petra. But after she did it, then I went ahead and made a coaster because I thought that was so beautiful. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll try that in a frog. No, but I can't be more excited. You know, I put clear, and then I got some white, and after that clear was nice and cured, you know, I did a little white around the whole edge, filled it with clear, stuck in my butterfly, stuck in some like turquoise, then I let that cure, and then I just put on a back. So nice, guys. Simple. It didn't turn out like I wanted, but it still turned out extraordinary. I appreciate you watching. Have a super great day, guys. See ya.